Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, my name is Karen and I am a multifaceted micro-influencer on social media, and I also post content here on YouTube. If you're new, make sure to subscribe so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Oh boy, do we have juicy information to share with you guys today. So today we're going to talk about something that's been on my mind for a long time, honestly, because I really care about my family, my friends, and everyone around me, and it's really important and key in life to be informed about everything. So a big issue that I've been seeing on social media a lot is people not knowing how to differentiate between scams, pyramid schemes, and multi-level marketing businesses, also known as MLM. Some people like to call them pyramid scheme for X, Y, and Z reasons. Today we're going to learn the similarities and the difference between these three things. So plug in your headphones, grab a pen, grab a pencil, grab a notepad, grab a drink, because this is going to be a very informative wild ride. So the first term we're going to be discussing today is scams. So what is a scam? A scam is simply, by definition, a fraud, a scheme, or a dishonest business practice. People tend to call scams anything that looks fishy, anything that looks too good to be true, and by all means, by all definition, you can. But what are really scams? What are they? What are some examples of scams? So scams, and I have my phone here with me, scams are things that are brought onto you unsolicited. For example, once in a while I receive, or probably like almost every day, I receive text messages that say, hey, your package to Amazon is going to be delivered. Please click on this link so that you can get latest updates. But I haven't ordered anything on Amazon and I'm not expecting any packages, so why are you sending me this? And they always come from really weird phone numbers, like really weird. And the same thing happens with phone calls. Like almost every day I get a phone call that says scam likely, and it's just this robocall, this person, lady or man from another country with a really weird accent saying that my car insurance policy is going to expire, that they want to forgive my loan for school. Really weird stuff. Like, and to be honest, sometimes they're very convincing, but who asked you to call me and who asked you to text me? I've never requested any loan forgiveness or any insurance policy extensions or anything like that. So why are you contacting me? So those are very strange, and those are right on the spot scams. Okay, so those are scams that you see every day in your lives. You should be able to spot them easily because they're there every day and you're kind of like already used to it. You know what they look like. It's easy for you to evade them. Keep doing that if you're doing so. And don't be a fish in their trap, please. Okay, so moving on, a term that people often confuse as scams but are not really scams, but they could become scams, are pyramid schemes. So what is a pyramid scheme? A pyramid scheme is a fraudulent system in which people make money off of recruiting other people. So what is an example of a pyramid scheme? So very recently, when the government released the bill about the stimulus check for the coronavirus pandemic, out of nowhere on social media, there were this post and everyone sharing this thing called the blessing circle or the loom circle. I don't know if you have heard it before, but it basically looks like a little game, very attractive, very convincing, where people can join with as little as $100 and you can walk out with $100. I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic. People need money. A lot of people are not working. A lot of people are home. We are in lockdown. We are in quarantine. We all need money. We all know that. But Really? A little game like this, put in $100 and walk out with $800? I mean, that's very convincing. Who wouldn't join a little game like that? I would, but guess what? It's a pyramid scheme. And what does that mean? Is that you join this game with $100, but you have to recruit other people so that you can get pushed in to the circle. And the more people you recruit, the faster you can get into the circle and walk out with your $800. Sounds great, right? Sounds amazing. But why is it a pyramid scheme? Because basically you have to get into the game or the business or the blessing circle, and you have to recruit other people, and those other people have to recruit more people so that they can also walk out with their $800. So I mean, you might say, what's so bad about that? We're all making money. Everybody wins. Really? Does everybody win? Do you think really everybody wins? What happens if one of the people that you ask them to join cannot find other people to get into the circle, and now they're like lingering inside the circle waiting for other people to join, but their people don't want to join, and then their $100 are like floating in the air. What's gonna happen? When are they gonna walk with their $800? Maybe you already walked out with your $800, but if it was your friend and it's been 2 weeks and they still don't have their $800, is it really something that works for everybody? I don't think so. I mean, there are very limited people in this world, very, very limited friends that would like to join pyramid schemes with you. And you put into consideration and into risk a lot of things in your personal life just by joining these pyramid schemes. So yeah, it's not very sustainable if that's an easy way for you to make money. Another type of pyramid schemes that I've been seeing on social media a lot is some influencers, they put a post on their Instagram feed and they're like, if you're over 18 or more, text this number if you want instant cash. But you text the number and it's the same thing as the pyramid scheme. You have to bring in more people so that you can walk out with the instant cash. So anything that's about you getting into the business or you getting into the game and having to recruit more people, that's basically what a pyramid scheme is. Sometimes it works for people, sometimes it doesn't. But if you are an honest person and you truly care about your friends and everybody around you, you wouldn't want them to join a pyramid scheme, because then they're going to blame you for not being able to get what they wanted to get. It can become really sad. Now, another thing that people confuse as scams and pyramid schemes at the same time is something that has totally taken over social media, has totally taken over Instagram, Facebook, all social media platforms out there that you can possibly use, TikTok, Snapchat, everything. These are everywhere now. These are like social media. This is like social media pandemic. And what I'm referring to, what I'm talking about is multi-level marketing or network marketing businesses. They're also called for short MLM businesses. So what is an MLM business? An MLM business is a business that involves selling products or services to recruit or to sell these products for more people. So basically you get into the business, you sell a product, and you bring in more people to sell that same product. Or you get into the business to sell products and you recruit even more people, and you get a bonus for recruiting people, and you also get paid for the products that you're selling. Now, I do understand why MLM businesses are called pyramid schemes, because it's basically a pyramid scheme. Not because it's a fraudulent business, but because of the structure. So you get into the business and then you have to go get other people to join the business so that you can get a bonus for those people that join in under you. Yeah. But I don't know. This is rhetorical question. You can raise your hand if you want to, or you can nod if you have heard of any of this MLM businesses. So that you can have an idea of what an MLM business is, I'm going to be just naming a few MLM businesses that I've seen on social media and that have actually texted me so that I can join. Some of these are, for example, Amway, Herbalife, Avon, Mary Kay, Young Living, Beachbody, Arbonne, It Works, TLC, Monet, you name it. There's so many out there that is just unbelievable. Literally products and services for anything you can possibly think of. Training, workouts, hair care, skin care. I mean, they just have it all. They just have it all. So what is the difference between a multi-level marketing business and a pyramid scheme? Well, a multi-level marketing business is legal in the United States as long as the business only focuses on selling products and your income is based on only selling products. But once that business gets into the habit of getting paid and receiving money based on the people that you recruit, then that's when it becomes illegal. So a MLM business can be legal, but it can also step into dark waters when it starts, when the people that join these businesses get bonuses for bringing in more people. So yes, there are some MLM businesses out there that are completely legal and that have no problem with the FTC agency, but once they step that side of getting paid for recruiting people, physical people, to join the business and do the same, that's when it becomes illegal. And that's why pyramid schemes are illegal in the United States. So if you're in an MLM business that does not have the pyramid scheme structure, you're doing good, you're probably going to do great, you're probably going to be successful. But if you are out there waking up every day, being on your phone and, cold messaging people and sending messages to your friends to join your MLM business so that you can get a little bonus just for having your friend in your team or under your downline, I don't know. That's a pyramid scheme and you want to step away from those. So the pyramid schemes that I mentioned before are some of the ones that I've seen a lot on social media. There are so many of them that there are these MLMs. You want to be aware of them. And I don't want you to mistake what I'm saying here. I'm not saying that MLM businesses are bad, because clearly some of them are not. But what I'm saying is that we cannot be ignorant people and call MLM businesses scams and pyramid schemes. We have to do our research. I'm doing the research here for you and sharing it with you. It would just be a big allegation for me to make to say that every MLM business is a pyramid scheme and a scam, because I don't know, there might be some MLM businesses out there that are completely legit and that are doing good and that have no problem with the FTC. So if you're in one of those, great, continue to do so. But if you're not in one of those, you have to reevaluate your life and see if it's really worth it for you to join them, or if you already have joined them, if it's really worth it for you to continue working for that business. It's completely up to everyone. It's a personal choice to make, and everyone has to make their own decisions regarding this type of businesses nowadays, because social media is going to soon shape every single aspect of our life, including work, and you make your smart choice. Everyone has to make their smart choice. Whew. That was a big chunk of informative information for you about differences and similarities between scams, pyramid schemes, and MLM businesses. I hope that this has been very helpful, very informative for you, and that you can walk out of this session knowing the difference and the similarities between these three terms, and that you can share this with your friends and your families and that you are able to make better decisions in your life about joining MLM businesses. If you have been following me for a while, make sure to subscribe. If you're new, make sure to subscribe as well, because this is going to be a series of informative videos about multi-level marketing businesses, pyramid schemes, and scams that are out there. As I said, I love doing research. It's just, you know, it just makes me feel good to seek information and share that information, useful information, with people, and it just makes life. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and my research from reliable resources are linked down below. You are more welcome then to take a look at them and read more about them. So I will see you guys in my next video.